Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ogunfeji Mitimi Modupe, aka Tokpe Sugar Lips, aka Duchess of B. Today's video is just gonna be about ranting, like you all know, rant with Tokpe. So you don't want to miss it. Don't go anywhere. So welcome back, guys. Let's go to the topic of today. Yeah, let's move. So the topic of today is I actually thought of something, something made me remember my NYSC, my NYSC period, that time, that I was waiting for NYSC, how NYSC is like, you wait, like you have to wait before your name comes out, it was so scary then because, after school, like you had to wait, you know, keep waiting, you go and check your name on the list, you get there, you not see your name again, it's so frustrating and it takes a very long time, everyone knows how NYSC is. Anyone that I've saved in Nigeria, except you are just lucky to get your own, NYSC post on time, but it's always really scary because you go to that, list where they post it and you don't see your names. It's so scary. So my story for today is, finally I saw my name. I've been looking forward to, I couldn't wait. My mates, they've gone to save and they were like, they omitted my name, like it was a big issue then. Like I was so sad, blah blah blah. But eventually, it affected me and one of my friends like that. In fact, that one, she was crying, doing this thing, but I was just strong, like hopefully, I know it will eventually come out, like, and it actually came out. So when the name came out, my friend got a good place, like close to her, I think she's from a particular state, so where they posted her to was like the same state, So and by the time I would check my guess what, guys, it was so funny. So when I checked mine, I saw Zamfara. My heart skipped a bit, like really. I've never even been to the north, like it was crazy, I've never even been to Abuja, let alone north, like it was like, what am I going to do from here? And when you've been waiting for your NYC, you've been waiting for so long, it's not even like a situation, because I heard then that somebody was telling me that you could like post it, like tell them to give you another year, like you're not doing this year, that you don't want to go to Zamfara, like, so someone else now told me that if you do that there was somebody that did that from that, like Zamfara, they now posted the person to like Taraba again, that I should just go, everybody was scared for me, even my parents, so my mom just called on her friend in Abuja that blah 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 this, obviously I couldn't get a bus straight from Lagos because we went to ask, so they said I had to, like, I think cut off my journey in Abuja, so my mom was like, oh okay, instead of that, let me just go to our friend's place in Abuja, so I'll stay there. The following day, they will take me to where I will take Zamfara bus and go and face my reality. And guess what, guys? That was during Boko Haram period. Like, although it was going down there, but it was during that time that, Boko Haram was still reigning. So in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, this is it, But I'm like, okay, God, if you say this is it, this is it, So I embarked on this journey. This mystery journey, I embarked on it. I went to Abuja, when I got to my mom's friend's place, even the husband was like, oh, is there a way they can do it, like, so that I won't go, they were so worried for me. There's nothing, that can be done, So the following morning, my mom's friend took me to the park the following day where I'm going to enter Zamfara bus. So I said, this is it. So that's how we got to Zamfara. We first got to a place, they took us somewhere, So I think there, we're even already getting hungry, So I think they made one food for us. I could not eat it. I'm like, no, I can't eat this, So basically, people around there were already telling you better eat. You're no longer here. This is, I'm like, God. So they now posted me to a place like that. That place was inside village, inside. You people, NYSC. Somebody is coming from Lagos. You now post me to Zamfara. You don't even put me in the city where I'll be seeing the road. You people now posted those to the. I said somebody was telling me that if I look when they posted us, I'll be seeing Niger. It was serious. Then it was me and I think a lady and two guys. No, I think the lady didn't join us that day. I think it was the following morning. Yeah. So I got there. I sure met some guys there. In fact, it was like, I'm like, is this where I'm going to sleep? Is this where I'm going to stay? You know, like, really, what's going on here? Is this like, I'm not used to this environment, you know? In fact, the light was like this, like, you know, like, I'm like, what's going to happen, you know? I was asking them, they were like, oh, they were even already laughing at me. Oh, yeah, you've caught me, blah, 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 this, mosquito, blah, 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 blah. And I said mosquito, I did not say there is no net in the window, blah, blah. And I said, instead of mosquito to bite me, that I would rather just close the window and experience it for that night, you know. Then after that night, I'll know what I would do, you know, too. So they were still laughing at me. They were the one that went to get water from, because I think the water is all those ones they moved. So those guys, they went to get water. In fact, I sure had my bag, did everything. They were the one that, in fact, the lady that I stayed with and I was so nice. She was the one that did tea for me, because I thought I've not eaten, you know, that I could not eat the food. So she was like, oh, that she's sorry about that. That it's fine, that she's gonna help, like she's gonna get something for me, you know. She was on. So I shall slept today. I closed the window. I didn't open the window. Because obviously I'm supposed to pick between mosquito and it, and obviously anybody will pick, you know, it, you know. So I just, the following morning, I was like, oh my god, I've added up to like, what's gonna happen? I need to go back to the city and know what's up, like. But before that, I think the school that they posted us to, they wanted us to go there. So that was when the other lady now came. This lady, you know, when they used to say that somebody cried blood. I would say that this lady, the only thing that didn't come out from her eyes that it was blood. I mean, in my mind, I was being strong, chilling, you know, normal me, strong person. This lady was literally crying. In my mind, I'm like, you're supposed to be crying like this girl. Because, guys, there was nothing like, you wouldn't even see young people like us. Is it that small kids or old? Like, you could see some people, you think that maybe they've not had their bath for, you know, like there was nothing there, nothing. It was just like a village, like, you know. I'm like, we shall go to the school. So we shall saw some students. I don't even think they were even speaking English like that, but so I think they were already telling us that we have to learn their language. I'm like, you people must be joking. You people must be what? Joking. Because I want to come and do NYSC, I will learn. Although, like, I was even learning some few because I actually like the language, but I said, no, not in teaching, you know. That there's no way I'm doing that. I'm not learning any language. I'm not learning anything. Like, I just want to go back to my Lagos. I just want to, you know. Or better still, just put me in the city or something. And then, you know, you don't have your family again, nothing. And it's like everything is just too much for you. You know, it's another thing if you don't have your family, then you're in a place that, you know, you won't really, then now you're not thinking, oh God, what am I doing here? Like, it's like you're living, you're no longer on the head, you know. It was crazy, like, it was like end of Nigeria. How will I even put it, you know? So, so they took us, after we left that school, they were like, they just told us to come and see the school, blah, blah, you know. I'm like, what's going on here, you know? Like, I saw some other couples, so they were like, that where they had, even mosquito, this, that. I'm like, what's going on? And you guys stayed. No, nah, you can't be suffering yourself like this, you know. You have to do something about it. So that's how I left. So after I left, I went to the town now. I went to the town because I said I could not sleep in that place again. So they were not like, because I think we were supposed to go back to our, you know, house and come back again. Yes, that time I think it was, we were in camp. Yes, you know that after camp, once they post you to where you're supposed to go, you go back to your house and come back again. So I didn't even talk about the camp, guys. I really enjoyed the camp. It was fun. Like, it was really, like, honestly, it was like an experience for me. Honestly, I mean this for a camp. I can't even lie. Like, one of the best experience, you know. But it was after I came out, you know, and they don't took us to that village that I started experiencing that my sad experience. So basically, I now went back to the town. When I went back to the town, And I went to stay in one place. I think it's a choice that actually, like, that place too was better off because it was inside the town. It's no longer village because there's no way I could go back to that village. Although my things were still there, but in my mind, I'm just like, no, for I can't even do like I can't even imagine spending another night there. So, that's how when I got to that place, they gave us food there. Yeah. So when they gave us the food, I was able to eat that one. I think it was fried rice or something. It was very nice food. Yeah, I was able to eat it. So after I ate it, so I met two other ladies there. They were not like, oh, they posted them, blah 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 blah. You know, those ladies were now talking, blah blah blah. You know, so we shall just all night that night. So by the time we now sleep, guys, that's how mosquito started biting me. Mosquito, mosquito, mosquito. I just knew. By the time I wake up the next morning, my mouth taste has already changed. I just knew that, I can't run from it. That's malaria. You know we AA. Yeah, you know we are malaria and typhoid people. So, but and I said, oh, I knew it that I already have malaria. So by the time I went to have my bath and came back, guys, I was already weak. It's not even funny. Like I had to just, I had to try and pack my things because I packed some few things. I took a small bus to that place, although I left my other things in the former place. But that what's it called? The new place, I had my small bus, so I was just trying to pack my things. So those ladies were already like, am I okay? And I said, I'm feeling like, when you're about to have malaria. So when I was now about to carry my bus and I was going, guys, I was so weak, but I was just trying so hard that I had to get to the what's it called? I had to get to the bus station, like I don't have choice. I had to get to there's nothing I could do, like, and I didn't want to actually fall sick there because we're going back. Actually, I'll first go to Abuja before I go back to Lagos. So I even didn't want to fall sick till at least I get to Lagos, till I get to my, where my family are, that they can take care of me. So by the time I was going, I was just dropping the bus, carrying it, dropping. I was so tired. So by the time we got to the bus, so it was me and those two other ladies. They were the one that even told me that there's a park that since I'm going to, that they are going to Abuja, blah blah blah, that we can go together. So they were the one that even showed me there. So I left my stuff. So I now told them that I'm coming, that I want to just get something to eat and maybe like Panadol or paracetamol. Guys, it was when I was going to look for maybe water we eat, obviously, that I don't even know, or get Panadol or paracetamol. Guys, I just wanted to slum, like fall on the floor. So they now told, I don't know if they heard me. I was like, no. So there was a chair. They now said I should sit on that chair. Guys, it's not even funny. As I just sat on that chair, I just slept. Like I could not stand up. And but it's not like I slept deep, like maybe like I had like 15 minutes sleep, something like that. It was not like a deep sleep. So I woke up, I'm like, hey God, bus would have left, they would have gone with my stuff. My stuff is inside the bus and I'm here. Nobody even knows I was here, and I was like, after I now woke up, I now gathered that strength to, like, because there was nothing they could do, even their hospital, they were just confused, and I stood up and I'm okay. I was now trying to just, be strong for myself. Then those two girls just told me, oh, where have you been? We've been looking for you. Where have you been? Blah, 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 blah. Our boss is about to leave since we're the one begging them that they should not go, that she's their friend, that she was around there. She just said she wanted to get something. Oh my God, guys. It was not funny, So I was like, this is what happened to me. Oh, they were like, oh, I'm sorry, we now go. But people were even surprised that, oh, you were delaying us, blah, blah, blah. So it was even those girls that I explained to them that she's not feeling fine. So I shall enter, guys. By the time I entered the bus, we were on our way. That's how this headache now started. It was not even funny. All those headache that it should be as if they are they are pounding yam on your head. All those headache. That was how it was. So I shall had that serious headache. They were sure those ladies were like, it's okay, that will be fine, blah blah blah. So By the time I would get to Abuja, so I'm supposed to call my mom's friend. They didn't even quickly come on time. That headache I was really, So I shall go to their house. They were like, oh, sorry that they shall go me, paracetamol, normal distance, thinking that in my mind, after that paracetamol, I'll be fine. Guys, that's how I slept. The following day I woke up, I was now weak again. I was still having the headache, but it was not as serious as the previous day. I think that previous day, maybe the stress and everything added to it again, So that's how I now like I was preparing to go to Lagos. Of course, they took me to the bus station, and I entered the bus, those big bus that goes to Lagos from Abuja. So when I would now enter there, I was still, I was sick already, but I was just trying, to be strong, That's how we now go to Ibadan. I could remember very well. There was this couple that they were sitting in front of me, and I was even still looking at them like, because they were touching, and I'm like, these old people, they are still touching, Next thing, as we just got to it, but as I was looking at them, the way I was smiling too, they were actually smiling back. They were like, they knew I was making just of them kind of thing. So when I now go to bed, I now started crying. Like, so it's those couple that were not like, what happened to you? Are you okay? Blah, blah. And I say, I've had headache that, but like, now that it's really, really like, I'm really, it's really disturbed. Like the headache is really serious now. So they were not like, oh, it's okay, it's fine that we are not in Ibadan, that we'll soon get to Lagos, that she just, and I don't have price or something. I said, no, that I didn't, like, I just took it when I got to Abuja, the previous day, I didn't hold anything like that. They were like, oh, I should not worry that Abuja, Ibadan to Lagos is not far again, that she just, So that's how I was like trying to, something, like even close my eyes or something. Maybe because I was training, like I was just, trying to just be calm, be cool till we get to Lagos. The only thing I just remember when I got to Lagos is I saw my mom and her friend. That was all. So that was what I just remember. That day they came to pick me. So it was then I think when I got home, my mom normally, and now they already went to get some drugs in pharmacy, but they quickly like gave me, like I was okay, like I opened, like I was now like seeing like, oh, that I'm home, blah, blah. So my mom was like, oh, I was really tired, I was really weak, that in fact I had a deep sleep, that by the time I would get home, like nothing happened to me. I was just, obviously I was tired and I was weak, so that they just like told me to use meds, everything. But I was, that kind of weekend. It's not like nothing happened, but I was just not conscious of the environment, so it was when I woke up after that. It was even around 1 or 2 in the middle of my parents. Obviously, they will not sleep, so that was when they were now telling me that this is, I was like, oh, really, like that I'm better now at least, So the following day, obviously, Mama Tokwe trust her now. It was not even money already. Hospital straight. So when I got to the hospital, they took me to a private hospital like that. So they treated me. So I went back home. Guys, as I went back home, nothing still changed. I was still having this headache. How will I tell my mom that after she has taken me to the hospital, everything I'm still having the headache, like it's still serious? And I said I won't say anything, that I will just hold on, let me see, maybe it's because I'm the one that is just being dramatic, maybe I should just give it time. That's how my mom just saw me again, that am I okay? So like she was seeing me the way I was looking and everything, that she's not thinking I'm fine, that even the treatment they gave me, she's not okay, that am I sure I'm fine, that she wants to take me to general hospital. And I said, I should not like, I'm still not okay. So that's how she now said, no problem. In fact, I remember that she even told me to wear my Nysc uniform so that they could attend to me on time, So immediately the following day, we just, went to the general hospital. So immediately they even saw the Nysc. They already told me to come. They attended to me, blah, blah, blah. So they were telling my mom, it's stress, blah, blah, blah. They gave me meds, everything to you. So by the time I would get home, by the time I used this, so around evening, I was already better. Like I was already, like the headache, everything stopped. Like I was now okay, I was better, So the headache automatic. In fact, it was like miracle. It was like, in fact, I was looking at the meds like this. I was looking at the meds like, now wow, like this thing can just work just like that, And it's crazy because that's how some people just die, just because of just little headache or something, like. So I was like, wow, some doctors are just genius, So that was it. I think that night we were even supposed to move to our new place. So my mom even said we're not going to move because I was not here. So I told her I'm fine now, like we could move. She was even surprised when I even got there. I was arranging myself. Although before I was spitting, like I had like this huge speed. I had like I was speed even when I was going, like I was this speed. Even the driver of the bus was I'm like that. Do I want chewing gum or something, like. They didn't know what was wrong with me, that I just finished using meds. Obviously, maybe that's what I was reacting to. So, but immediately after that spitting, I was fine. There was nothing wrong again. I was okay. In fact, my mom said, well, she was not happy. Like, oh, I think this girl now is better, because she even saw me. I was arranging my everything. She was like, "You, this is a race now. This blah." I said, "No, I'm okay now. Obviously, if I'm not fine, you like." Oh, she was like, everybody was so happy, because even my brother then too. I think he came to check me in the hospital. So when I was in the hospital, I can't remember. He was not happy about it too. But everybody, after I was okay, Takwa is happy. Everybody is happy. So that's it. Like that was just it. And after I was not okay, everything. So you guys, I forgot to tell you, when I was sick then, those two ladies I met in the bus, they were like, they said that they posted to notes, especially to places that are like prone to danger, that we can come to Abuja to, what's it called, to change our post. I don't know how they call where they post us, to that we can change it, so we don't have to go there, we just change it to. So I could remember that day those ladies went. So those ladies were telling me that if I follow them that day, that they said everybody that comes that day, they are posting them to Lagos. I'm like, oh my god, I used to, obviously I stay in Lagos, so I was so happy, like, but because I was not having headache, I was so sick, I could not even follow them. I told them that no, that I can't, like, I don't even want to go and faint or draw, that I was too sick, I could not, like, like, I'm too tired, I can't follow them. And they were like, oh, that, and they would have posted me to Lagos, and I'm like, it was so sad for me, so I was not happy about it, because I'm like, oh, this is a good opportunity I just missed. In fact, those two ladies, that when they later spoke to me, they said they posted them to Lagos, while me, I was in Lagos treating myself. So after that, obviously, I didn't want to go back to Abuja. So I told my parents about it. They were like, oh, I have to still go back to Abuja. Is the redeployment they called it. That I have to go and redeploy, So when I now got to, when I got back home, that, like, obviously, yeah, I've said that part, I'm already home, like, I was already feeling better. So, and now my parents now say, planning how I'll go back to Abuja to redeploy. So they now paid for my bus, everything. So I now went back to Abuja, stayed in that my mom's friend. Now they were the one that even came to pick me that night with her daughters, everybody. So when I now go there, I now went to where I would redeploy. Funny thing even happened where I redeploy. When I got there, guys, I've dreamt of that place before. It's funny, like, even when I got there, I was telling them, I was like, oh my god, I've seen this place in my dream before. I've seen this place in my dream before. It was so funny, because even when I had that dream, those fun dreams, like, what's this one? So I was telling them, they were like, oh, it happens like that, sometimes like that. So they now redeploy me. So obviously, all of us that they redeploy, that is either you pick Asaba or like all those other places. You can't get Lagos again. So I could remember I was not asking questions that, what of Kogi, what of Asaba, that those are the options I have. I remember there was this thing to there was a Ibom, I think they were sure. So somebody now told me, I should pick Asaba, that is okay, it's not bad, like, and I said, really? So I now told them I wanted Asaba, so they gave me Asaba. So when they gave me Asaba, of course, I planned, I went back to my mom's friend's house, plan to go back to Lagos, obviously. So I went back to Lagos. So when I got to Lagos, I told my parents, it's not Asaba, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, okay, it's even better, at least it's better than going to than. Do you believe that, guys? Even my loads I left in that first day, I don't know if I told you, it's Zafra, that village they took me to. It was that lady that I told you that even cooked for me that day. She was the one that even helped me to bring those loads later. She was the one that brought it later to me in this thing in Lagos. So I was not like, because I already prayed. I said, God, I don't even want to go back there, not even to get my load. Let them bring it for me. So it was that lady that brought the stuff for me, that brought the load for me that day. She brought it to Lagos. So I went to meet. I think it was in Ojota. I collected it. So I now plan to go to Asaba. But the thing with Asaba is that there was nowhere to stay. You redeploy. They won't tell you this is where you will stay. I'm like, God, where do I know that we stay in Asaba? I don't know anything about this place, but I just went with one mind, sure. So I went. When I now got there, in fact, I even met a man. He was like, can you stay in my house? I don't mind. Oh, come, I want to. I'm like, what's wrong with this one, So luckily for me, where we went to in the office, like in that NYC distance, I was just I think coming out of where I just met a lady. I think it was in Zamfara, that I said, oh, you're here too, the lady was like, oh wow, that where am I now? Say, I don't even know that they didn't even tell us about anything about accommodation, anything. Where are we gonna stay, that what's gonna happen, like. So it was the lady that said, oh, I should not worry that there's this place is like hostel, but the place I might not really like it, but at least it's just to stay for a while till I actually get my own place, And I said, it's fine, I don't mind that. I don't have anywhere to stay, I just came, I didn't even but I just wanted to come, because all this NYC thing, because I took a long time to even come, so they have like their deadline that if you don't come on time, so that was why I was rushing. I didn't even have time to plan for my accommodation or anything. So that's how the lady now told me. So when I shall go there, those mattresses, they just put them on the first one. There were a lot of people in one room. It was like crazy. Then I think I was the only Yoruba there. So there was this. They were like, but I didn't care. I know that it was just for a while. I'll still get out of the place. So we shot there. So obviously I started looking for house, my PPA. Where, in fact, yeah, guys, don't let me forget this one. That's how by the time I get to the PPA they gave me, they now said, they've closed registration. That, because I was just come because I redeployed, obviously they've done that. There's nothing they can do about it. I said, God. And the way it is, all this stress, you are going from one place to another. There's no car. Maybe probably you are trekking some places, you are taking bus, you are doing all these things. I said, what kind of problem is this again? This was now said they are not taking people again in their school, So it was on phone. I called. Yeah, I could remember. They've not seen me. It was on phone. So when I now told, who did I even tell? I told someone. I could remember, because it was on phone, because when they posted me to the play, obviously I called, I'm supposed to be in this school, because I went to the school actually, but obviously there was nobody in school. The school was it was not during school hours. So, but obviously that was the time they gave me. So I just went that maybe I would still meet them, obviously, because it was still like evening, like afternoon, evening. So, normally some schools, they close by 5 or anything. So I felt like maybe I could still meet them. So but obviously there was nobody in school, so it was on phone. It was phone that, I met a woman there. I could remember their VP. I remember that woman. Very nice woman. So she was the one that, so when she gave me the phone, when I called, I now told her that, they did know that the principal did not agree, that they said they've stopped taking people. So she was the one that said I should go and meet her in her house. I could remember that it's because she didn't see me that if she see me, like, she would want to, like, I can remember they are very nice woman. In fact, I can remember even her son had a wedding there that I even went. She invited me. So it was the woman that even told me about PGD, because you guys know I did PGD after I finished my NYC. She was the one that told me about the course, and I said, oh wow, nice, I'm gonna try and see if I can do it after my NYC. So like I was saying, guys, so I now went to And in this period, you guys know that I was looking for house. You guys know. So when I now got there, the woman was like, it's fine, that, oh, no problem, that they would take me, she said it that she actually changed her mind when I got there. So it was when she was not, I already see that she was, I now use my opportunity that, man, please, I'm looking for a house too. Like, there was nowhere to, oh, that's when she was not like, shout out to Furo. That was where I met Furo. Shout out to you, Furo, my friend. She's getting married March, guys. But it's so sad I won't be in Nigeria. So, Furo, shout out to you, you're the bomb, man. So, then the woman said, there's this lady, obviously her name is Furo, that she's the only one in a 2-bedroom flat that the brothers, they were actually living there before, but they how will I say, they transferred the brother to, I think, Port Harcourt or something. That so they now, and the house, the rent has not expired, that they left her there. So she's the only one that she doesn't want someone else, like I'm sorry, she wants someone. What am I saying? She wants someone to stay in the house with her. It was a 2-bedroom flat. So the woman has said she's going to talk to her if she doesn't mind. Like, and I was like, oh, I don't mind 2-bedroom. Wow, it's even good. She has her room, then I have my own, like, So that's how she now said she will talk to the lady. So obviously she already had my contact. She now said, the lady is interested, blah, blah, I should talk to her. Obviously maybe I will give her a little, so that I will share, so that it's not, gonna be too much on her. So immediately, so that's how we met. I think even then, my mom came to Asaba. I don't know. I think my mom came to Asaba at a point here. So we met. So she liked me. Blah, blah, blah. She was even telling me that her family. I said that no, she should not. Like, I think because they heard I was Yoruba, and obviously they were not Yoruba. I think they are from where are you guys from? Jaja of Opobo. Jaja. So I think she was not like, that she really likes me, that she would tell the sisters that I'm okay. Shout out to you, that is fine, blah, blah, blah. So that's how I had to leave the place I moved into, Furo's place. Then, guys, let me ship in this thing to you. Before I left that place, because they were all Igbos, I was like the only Yoruba there. Shout out to Igbos. You guys have friends that are Igbos, but I think because I was Yoruba, they were not behaving somehow to me. Although I didn't really care, because I know that it's a matter of time. They were doing, backbiting, gossiping, all these things. So it got to a point. One day they tampered with my stores. Where I put it, I didn't miss it there. So I was really angry that day, and I'm like, oh my God, no, you guys, fine, you can gossip, do everything. Then you now tampering my stores, I'm not gonna take it. So I was really, really angry that day. There's one of my friends today. She was the one that was even like, I should not worry, that they are just being, that's just her normal lifestyle, that I should just ignore, that I should not, I was like, no, this one is a different thing. They tampered with my stuff, I'm not gonna let it slide. Like, it's not funny. So is that my friend that was like, I should just let it be, because they were like many, all of that, they were like against me there. And there was this my friend. I was like, no, just let it go. And I said, if I let this thing go, they are still gonna, this thing they did to me, they are still gonna suffer for it. So when I left, it was later they were now telling me that, did I send anybody to beat anybody? And I said, me. That immediately I've left the place, I've even forgotten what happened. That those ladies that I said that I was angry with, that they did something to some guy, that they now beat them, that they slapped the lady, And I said, really, that's my head, though. I didn't send anybody, They were like, wow, that you have strong head, though, that they actually, like, they suffered for it, Like I said, and I said, obviously I didn't, in fact, those days they were looking at me. Obviously, I didn't send anybody. It was just something that just happened, like, and they just had. So it was obvious I didn't send anybody, because I think those guys, they know themselves. Something just happened between them, and something, I didn't even know about it. I don't even know anybody. I don't know. I was new in the place, obviously. So that one shall happen. Then I remember even this for I don't even remember this story. So that whole, imagine those ladies. Then I was like, it is what it is. They will learn from. Next time you don't fuck with some people. So that's it. So me and Furo, we started living together. Furo, Yeah, I can remember then, like me and Furo had to stay in a room because the brother was like, they want to leave a room because they might want to come anytime. They want that room, so me and Furo. So I could remember me and Furo started leaving. Next thing, I remember what happened. They came to, they came to call the lights. I'm like, what's going on? People are still here now. Why did they call the light? They're like, oh, that since those people were. I was like, ah. That's how Furo said, oh, she's not paying for any light or blah, blah, blah. So Furo will just run to Port Harcourt. You know, Port Harcourt is not far from us. So I said, oh, God, Furo, you're running. What of me that I'm here, you know? So, but it was way, I was able to manage, you know, it was crazy, but, you know, I was able to manage myself, you know. I can remember then, that was when I met my first boyfriend. I actually went to see one of my friends then. I was not coming back that night. The guy was not following me. I was like, ah, who is this person that is following me? I thought I was just stunned. Ah, so is this cute guy? So is this cute guy that has been following me since, you know? And he was just talking that he was bored. He came from Abuja. He came to do like a check his side, blah, 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 in Asabade. That he was going back. That he just needed someone to hang out, you know. So me and him even hung out then like that day. So since that day, you know, we started, you know, before. That's by the way. So the thing is, why I'm even saying all these stories just to go back to the main point is NYSC. NYSC, you are posting people to all these northern parts of the country. You know that there's no accommodation. You didn't provide where they will stay, nothing, all these things. Then they will even get there where you even post them. And you now post all these northern people, all these people, you now post them to Lagos. Make it make sense for me. If NYC know they want to post, leave Lagos people in Lagos, leave northern people in north, leave southern people in south. Why are you carrying everybody up and down? It's not like you provide accommodation or anything. Or is it that place we stayed at, like 15 of us were in a room sleeping on the floor? Is that one accommodation or something? If people will not provide accommodation, you just said, then apart from that, do you think it's everybody that can afford? I know how much my parents spend. Oh, me going from Abuja to Lagos, Lagos to Abuja, Abuja to Zamfara. On top, how much did you give us? 98. Then we've even spent, what of some parents that they can't even afford all those things? So apart from that, there's no accommodation, the mental stress, then you people are now making people spend a lot of money. You know? And those in North, they don't have to worry. They are just in Lagos chilling, you know, like, you know. And next thing, you know, the thing is, please, NYSC, even though they cannot scrap the NYSC, because me, I really don't know the usefulness. I'm sorry for that word, because I know that NYSC before was supposed to be for, like, maybe so that you can get a job, you know, when you do NYSC after that. I could remember my aunties then, where they saved, that's where they were working banks, you know. Not now that you people are putting people in schools and places that you know that obviously they can't even, like, they don't even want to work there, you know. Obviously after I was done, I wouldn't want to stay in Asaba now. I didn't know anybody there. I didn't, you know. So even though they were telling me I could remember Furo, you know, other woman said we could stay, like blah blah blah, we could marry them. I'm like, oh my God. I'm leaving my whole family, friends, everybody, you know, like, it's like, I don't know anybody here. It's not going to be easy, you know. And I'm not, you know, I'm Yoruba, you know. It's not really going to be easy. It's not a Yoruba land, you know, that kind of thing. So, excuse me, guys. This is a ginger beer. So guys, I would have said we should dance, but if I play music now, YouTube will give me strike, copyright strike, boom. That's why you see that my previous video I had to cut that music part away, you know. So that's it. So I'm just gonna have a sip of my. So what I'm trying to say is that NYSC, if they're not going to scrap NYSC, is there a way they can just leave people in Lagos, let them serve in Lagos, in North, in West, let them serve in, you know, anywhere you're comfortable, obviously you're ready. It's even easier that way, you know. And I think that's what even affected me, that by the time I now get back to Lagos, it was not hard to get a job, all those things, because maybe because I didn't serve in Lagos and all that. So what I'm trying to say is instead of taking people, because I know what a lot of people, the emotional stress, everything people face there, like it was not easy for them, it was not funny, like it was crazy. Should be me, I even went to my friend's mom's friend place in Abuja there. So people, they had to go because they didn't have anybody to stay with in Abuja. So like a two-way distance. So imagine they had to go straight, and it was just too much. So if there is a way they can let people serve where they are, or maybe people should pick where they can serve or something, just make it easy for people, Let's make it easy for. I could remember that my brother was even already saying, because I think my own issue gave him PTSD, NYC PTSD. So he was like, it's not gonna serve. It's not gonna serve. I could remember my mom was telling him that no, you have to serve. Why is something? Because I know he already went to Australia then before he even came back, to serve, before he now travel back again to America. So it was crazy, like. He didn't want to go through all that, and luckily for him, he served in Lagos. I was so happy that, oh my God, thank God, because I was so worried. I never want my brother to experience what I experienced, That was a bad NYC experience for me. So, that was saying, guys, that's my NYC story, guys. I can remember. Oh my God, I can remember. Before I went to save them, my mom, my mother, everybody, oh, we'll follow you, baby. Oh yeah, you people come and follow me to Zamfara. Nobody wanted to go to Zamfara. So it was crazy, because then it was like that period that they were like Boko Haram, So obviously, even my mom was scared. Everybody was scared for me, like, oh God. So people were even telling my mom, why did you allow her to go? I was like, no, I've been at home now. I stayed at home for like I think almost 2 years, because the first one, I told you what happened, guys, that they omitted my name. The second one, so it was like the second year that I came, and I've been at home, I've gone to computer lesson, I was just at home, So till my name now came out finally, I think that was 2012, I think. Yeah, 2012. I went for NYC. I went to serve, I think June. Yeah, I think I went June. Was it June 2012? I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I think June. Yeah. My name came out at 2012, because I've even gone to computer lesson because I didn't want to stay at home. Although I had extra course I did then, so after that course I was just at home. I went for a while. In fact, when I noticed that my name wasn't coming out again, I didn't want to just stay. I wanted to go for another computer lesson. That was when my name now came out. Like even when I got to the place and I was asking them, oh, I want to. They were like, you've done the computer, you've done the one. Like I said, no, I want to do another. I just don't want to stay at home. Like. So that was when this thing now came out. I was like, oh, fine, perfect timing, So that was just the experience I had. That, like, all those experiences. It was crazy, guys. Really, really crazy, and I just was able to, But for some people, like, it's not like that for them, But some people are lucky, They will just post them in Lagos and places that is easy for them, but for some people it's really hard. So basically, my point is just that government, no, you shouldn't make any graduate feel like go through all those stress. It's not even necessary. Like, what is to gain? What's the end game? What's going to come out of it? Because I think you guys were saying then why they were doing that is they wanted people to no. That's not working, please. Because obviously, when people even finish serving, they go back to their place. So what's the whole? Maybe you want Yoruba to marry outside. Anybody that wants to marry, we've met ourselves in the camp. We've all met ourselves in the camp. If you want to have anything, it's in the camp. Even in camp, there was someone that was like this. I was the one that said, no, I'm not interested. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to. You could even do camp and like that and let people go back to their this thing for post. Yes, if you actually want that, you could use camp. They will go to their camp in the north. They maybe come back to their Lagos for to their posts where they, yeah, that's not bad. Fair enough. fair enough. Than you like now saying that they have to be staying in a place. How that place that how do you even want to meet it? Like that place, you're not even seeing anybody else. In fact, when I came out in the morning and I finished having my bath, even those kids, they were surrounding me, they were just looking at me like, who is this person? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how is that gonna happen? This is not gonna happen. But if you guys really wanna, I understand like maybe the whole point, like they want maybe like everyone to come together in Nigeria. Yes, if you want that one, you can do it with camp. You can put everyone, like you can take someone in Lagos to camping. Then when they are done with the camp, let them go back to Lagos to work. Post them to where they go and work in. Not that you not make them stay there. If that's your end game, that's what you want. Because obviously it's not really working, because it's really stressful and it's not nice. Honestly, it's not a good experience. I don't even pray for anyone to go through that experience. So that's it, guys. It's a really funny experience, guys. Very, very. Let me not even say for it was not funny at all. Honestly, that experience was not really it was not funny, you know. It was, I just remember, I just said, oh, I'm supposed to talk about my NYSC NYSC experience. Oh my god. But let me say this too, because you know me, if I say the bad side of it, I'll say the good side. God, North, they have good roads, man. All those you people will be saying you don't have good road in Nigeria. That one is Lagos. All those your places. Oh. Gosh, even there's some roads you pass, you see that they are still working on it. Like, I'm like, whoa, like seriously, that one they tried. For that one in the north too, they tried. Like, honestly, they really tried. Like their road, I think their government, they tried with that one. Honestly, I'll say that. And outside, they're really nice people. Honestly, if it's not that, you know, that place is not a place I'm used to. Like, I'm not outside, you know, this, that. Because I can remember there, like, you go to buy stores, they're like, oh, especially when I speak some of their language, oh, they were like, oh, you understand our language. Oh, they were like, oh, they could even reduce price for you or something. Like, they will be so happy that you even speak their language, you know. It was not actually a bad experience, but it was just, you know, really like stressful emotionally and all that, you know, being in all those kind of places, you know, like, but you know, they are not bad people. Also, people are really nice. I can remember they like when I'm going for like when I'm going, I say, oh, copper, you know, like even Asaba, when I'm dressed in my copper, oh, pretty copper, beautiful, you know, that kind of thing, you know. Actually, those things really were what it did there, you know. Oh my god, like it was fun to, like, I can remember Asaba. Then you guys remember this thing they said. Let me not forget this one. So my roomie Furu already said, oh, she had this experience that she was in the car, like they were now like they started talking about money from nowhere. All of a sudden that there is money in the booth, somebody entered. I don't know you guys, if you guys know that all those methods that they do, like, you know. So my roomie already told me about it, so that, because I'm saying it now in case some of you to go you meet yourself in that so that you understand what's going on. So when my roomie told me, so me too, when I was going for or one day like that, so she already told me, I already have it at the back of my mind. So immediately I just enter, we're almost, I think the whole idea of that thing, I don't know, maybe the whole idea, maybe now they get that people used to come down when they know all those things. So maybe it's easy for them, you know, they would have collected they would do it after they've collected money for transport. So maybe if you get down, they'll pick another person. I don't know the whole idea though. So they now start, like, as I entered, next thing, the boss, the driver now started talking, as in telling the man beside him, what do you have in that your boss in the as in those people look so stupid. Like, how on earth do you even think that makes sense in the world? Like, that thing has cast too. You people, honestly, just stop it. It don't cast, honestly. So they were not like, he was not telling the man, well, what do you have in the booth? What do you have in the booth? Blah, 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 blah. What do you have there? Bah, you have money there. It was so, I was like, is this thing for real? I just told them, please, I want to get down, I want to get down, I want to get down. Like, they could see me, like, opening the door, like, I wanted to get down. So the guy didn't even have choice. I'm like, so this thing is actually real, Like, people used to say it. So they were now, as in the man who was arguing with him before I got down there. What is he saying that he doesn't? He said, yeah, he has money in that booth. He has money in that booth. I'm like, that's the most stupid thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, really, any of you that do, like, if you do that thing, I like, just stop it. So you guys look so stupid, honestly. Because what is that? They were not hugging. Oh, you have money in there. I just told them, please let me out of this car. I need to get, like. So that was how I just, got down. Only God knows what happened after that. Only God knows. I don't even care whatever happened. Maybe it was even just because of me, that they were even doing that. Only God knows. Maybe they thought I would fall for it. Because obviously, if my roommates have not told me anything like, oh, be careful, this thing happened, and I would have just sat down there, because in my mind I'd be like, what's my business? If you like have this thing, what's my own? Just carry me to where I'm going to. Let me. So I wouldn't have dropped at that moment. So that was just that's just the difference. If my roommate didn't tell me, I would have just followed. I would have just, since I've not gotten to where I was going, I won't obviously I will not get down. So that was how I got down. So immediately you guys find yourself in that situation too, over there, just make sure you get that immediately, and you're careful, watch the, you can't even be careful enough to know the car to enter or not, because really, how will you know? It's not like they will write it on your board. At least immediately you see them that they just start with that, don't do this thing, don't do that, don't do, immediately you see that they're already, talking about, like, what's it called, the boot, oh, there's money, or you just anything funny like that, just tell them, just start eating the, like, make them know that no, I want to come here. Start eating the dough, that get me out, get me down, I want to come down, I don't want to be part of this, That's what you should just do immediately. Yeah. Then what other thing? Yeah, I could remember, oh my God, rats in Asaba. There's plenty rats in that place. Gosh, maybe it was where I stayed though. Do you know, it got to a point, because me and my, what's it called? It's not like I don't stay right in Lagos, but these ones, you now be seeing big, like, and these ones, they will enter inside the house. So it's not rats that, shebi you be seeing in Lagos, you see rats inside gutter or something. These ones, rats that enter the house. I say, hey, Jesus. So we're buying rat poison. I've diverted again, so yeah. Since it's NYC story, so let me just give you guys the full. So the full gist. So we're now buying rat poison. Buying rat poison, I can remember. So I said rat poison. What am I saying? Rat poison. What was this thing they give rats so that rats will die? They will not disturb inside the house. So it got to a point my roommate was not like, she's not buying that. Obviously, like, these rats then this thing is not working, like, obviously it's not. So, and during NYC sometimes you go to your I can go to Lagos once, like, if I want to go to there, sometimes that you can just like go to Port Harcourt. So I now went to Lagos. So when I now got to Lagos, I now told my mom that fine, that place is okay, it's not bad, even though before you should have run to Port Harcourt there, that, but fair enough. But the problem I have is, obviously I don't blame you for, I know that place is too boring. That's why you see that me to any of these, I'll just run to Lagos. So, and what was I saying? I now told my mom that the only issue I have now is that rats, that they are really disturbing. That there was even, do you know there was a day me and Fro, we had to even stay outside. It was that bad because we couldn't, like, that maybe the rats would have gone on something before we enter, we're outside all night. So I now told my mom that, right, that she not worry. That's what my mom now says. She knows that when I'm leaving, I should remind her. So when I was not going back, that's what my mom now went to buy this, what they call this thing, this white thing, round, that they used to put on the floor. I've forgotten the name. Guys, if you remember. That's how my mom now bought it. Now give it. I was like, all this one, if I put it, she now said I should put it on the floor in my room. I don't say she too affirm. She said no, that is what I want to say. I should just put it like, you know, like play, guys. When I now go there, I now told my roommate that my mom gave me something that I'll try. My roommate didn't even believe it's gonna work. That we've bought different rats poison and all that it didn't work. Guys, that's how I put this thing on the floor, put it everywhere, put it. That was the last time I saw rats in our house. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even capping you guys. Shout out to Mama T, Mama Tokwe. Like, that woman, she's the bomb, man. So that's how I didn't see the rats left, and it was like, oh my god, if I already have a house, you know. But later, let me remind you guys. So you know that later the house rent now expired. Obviously, you know, we wanted to, and it was like, oh my god, I was telling for who, where are we gonna stay? Are we gonna be renting house when it's just like 2 months to? And for is that, well, she has this person, like maybe she'll go and stay. I said, what are people, you know, like. So when those people now came, we're still there. I can remember that man. He was an Ondo man. So immediately he now heard I was Ondo, because me, I was even in Lagos. I was coming back thinking, oh, I have to move my thoughts. So they now said, the man said, hey, Ondo, that so me, I'm Ondo, that he can never chase me, that he's going to make that because of me, that he's going to, we should stay, that he's also Ondo man, that he's like chasing his sister. I was like, oh God, thank you. When I was leaving, the final day, the man even gave me little change. He was like, oh, good, you guys really were like, that she take. Although Fro was arguing that the man didn't give her. Fro, you are not from Ondo now. Oh God. So the man gave me, and guys, guess what? They gave me award in school. So what was that award, Fro? I know you were the one that told me I had an award, like, you know, like you guys I taught during NYSC, you know. So they gave me that award. So I don't know if it was Fro that collected the award for me. I don't even know what happened. So that was sick, guys, you know. So the man, that's how I stayed though. The man was with his wife too, you know. I think his wife is Igbo, but he is Ondo, you know. We're in the house, so there was not lights in the house, you know. But me and Fro were sitting around, obviously, because the man said I could stay, so me and Fro too were there, you know. Even though Fro was going to put that back and forth, you know, to take care of her mom, you know, that kind of thing. So that was it. So that was how we shall finish NYSC, you know. I remember it was really NYSC time. I met Binke. Shout out to Binke. That's my friend in Canada. So I basically go to her house once in a while, you know, when I'm just bored, you know. That's like, you know. Shout out to you guys, you know. So that's it, right? So you guys, and shout out to one of my friends too, you know. Not really my friend. We went to Unilag together. She too, I remember she served in Asaba to them, but after she got back, I think, you know, she married, she wanted to give birth, she died. May I still rest in perfect peace, you know. So that's it about NYC, you know. So guys, that's just the story. Like, it is what it is. So basically, Furo, once again, like, I'm happy for you, you know. It's not easy, you know. Furo is always like, oh, do you think I'll marry you? Oh, do you think it's, you know, why it's taking too long and you're not seeing them, you're not meeting the right person, you know. And she's so worried, you know. After she had like, there was an issue with she and a guy there during when she was like, oh, do you think I'll meet her? Oh, I don't know, you know. She has been so worried, and it's like, this one just happened, just like it was like boom, like she didn't even expect it, and the guy's like, wants to marry, blah, blah, blah. And this, oh my god, I'm so happy for you. For shout out to you, you know. Like, you know, I wish I was there, but you know, I can't make it, but it's fine. Obviously, maybe I'll join on video call or something. Well, yeah, I got it. So it's fine, no problem. Shout out to you. Say my greeting to you. Tell him I said he should take care of you. He better. Don't try nonsense. Don't try rubbish. Take care of my friend Furo. If you are watching the Furo, obviously maybe she plays this video. Let him see. Hope he's watching. Hope you guys are watching. So guys, that's my NYSC story. That's basically what else is to say. What else, guys? I don't think there is more to say. I think that's you know. It is what it's. That's the NYSC story, you know. So that's it, guys. That's the end of my video for today, guys. Yeah, I promise you guys, I'm bringing a body. I'm, I won't fail you guys. I won't disappoint you guys. So here you go. That's it. That's my NYSC story, guy. So that's basically it. I'm trying to remember if there's anything I want to remember again that I've not said. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today, guys. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.